Hey guys, good evening. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Thinking a little bit tonight with my family here. You know, those of you that know that I have 7 kids, and life can throw you curveballs from time to time when you're doing what it is that you do. And one of the things that is common to all people's lives is brokenness, or going through hard times, going through challenging times when you really feel broken down and beat up. And if you've ever seen Rocky, one of the Rockies, there's a scene that he talks to his son and gives his son some encouragement. And so I challenge you to look it up on Google, Rocky's speech to his son, where he talks to his son. It's not about how hard you get hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. You know, the sun always comes up in the morning, if you will, and late evenings with hot tears on your pillow and the pain and hopelessness of seeming that things are not going to get better. You know, that tends to go away in the mornings many times. And the times that it doesn't, it's a really great opportunity to be introspective and really bring you to a place that you can be honest with yourself about what's really going on, and give you opportunity for pause to sit back and think about how you might change things or do things a little bit different. Tony Robbins says it this way: when you succeed, you tend to party. And when you fail, you tend to ponder and slow down. And one of the benefits of really taking time to slow down is it brings you back in contact with your humanity, and it brings you back in contact with what I consider to be your need for the good Lord and that relationship, because there's always purpose He has in it. You see, when you're feeling broken, many times the hopelessness that 30 years ago led me to being locked up in the loony bin, if you will. You know, I was a dead, dying, suicidal, bipolar, manic, depressive, drug addict, needle tracks up and down my arms, taken into protective custody by the Texas legal system to be committed to the Texas State Hospital. That's where my journey began 30 years ago. And, you know, in that brokenness, I thought, you know, it was always going to be a dark place. And I did not know that out of brokenness can come beauty, you know. And, you know, in the hands of the good Lord, when you feel like this glass, you may be broken, He's got purpose in it. And the purpose of the breaking, many times, if you are with Him and you walk with Him and talk with Him and make that commitment to do, you may feel beat down, blown up, messed up, slammed in the ground, slammed in the dirt, just completely jacked up. But there's something beautiful that takes place in brokenness when you come through that season. There's a light in you that begins to shine that could never have shined had you not had that brokenness. There's 2 ways to go after brokenness. You can go the way of bitterness after brokenness, or you can go the way of brightness in your brokenness. And the dark season and seasons that you have gone through will shed light to the path of people who have been divinely orchestrated to be a part of your life and a part of your journey. When you have opportunity to be influencing lives of other people with the story that others may want you to keep to yourself. Yeah, that was my teenage son, AJ. That's just his thing. That was awesome, AJ. In the midst of you going through that season, please understand there's purpose in that. I had an old preacher one time tell me, Steve, if a situation was not God sent, it can be God used. There's a promise I hold on to in Romans 8:28 that says this. It says, all things work together for good to those who love God and who are called according to His purpose. How many things? All things. How many things? All things. How many things, AJ?
All things.
All things work together for good to those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. So if the end of the matter, if the situation you're in right now is not good, then sister, brother, let me tell you, it's not the end of the matter. In your brokenness, you can go the way of bitterness, or in your brokenness, you can have hope that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that's your brightness. That's going to allow you to shine love, light, grace, and mercy on people around you that you're going to be able to empathize with, have compassion for, not judgment. and be able to walk them through those dark seasons that you went through. There's purpose to your pain, and there's a future for you in that. So the next time you think about getting broken, remember, you can go the way of bitterness or you can go the way of brightness. And the one who will walk you through that path is the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus. Have a great Sunday, guys.